Hey, this is Nevin with Disc-It. This week on the Disc, we're teaching you a brand new way to cook shrimp. And this week's episode is sponsored by Albukirky Seasonings. Hey, it's Nevin again with Disc-It, and this week bringing you a very special episode, and we're going to teach you how to make shrimp on the Disc-It Roasted. It's basically the roasted accessory for the Disc-It grill. We got Kirk Muncrief. Kirk, thanks, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Nevin.
Kirk is the manufacturer and the originator of Albukirky Seasonings. So what we're going to do is we've got some shrimp that's been marinating in some white wine, and Kirk's going to go ahead and we're going to drain that. We're going to add a seasoning, and we're going to show you how to cook shrimp in the roasted. Kirk, I'm going to go and get this set up. You want to get your seasoning going on this thing?
Sure.
Give you the tools here. Now, while he's pulling the shrimp out of the bowl with the white wine on the shrimp there, I'm going to go ahead and fire up the Disc-It burner. Now, keep in mind the Disc-It burner puts out a lot of BTUs. When you install the roasted on the Disc-It burner, it's actually sending all that heat directly up into the roasted. Now, many already know that the roasted is designed with smaller holes. So you can, of course, roast your green chili in it, but you can do the shrimp like we're going to do now. You can do the almonds. You can do all kinds of stuff, which, in fact, leads me into the Ask Nevin Anything section of this episode. Today's question of the Ask Nevin Anything section of this episode comes from George here in Albukirky. Now, here in Albukirky, we're all used to roasting chili. So when they see our roasted, they're asking, well, what else can you cook in it? So to answer your question, of course you can cook the green chilies, but you can do the shrimp, you can do coffee beans, you can do almonds with cinnamon and brown sugar. There's a whole lot of different things you can cook in the Disc-It Roasted. We'll have some other episodes coming out. We'll show you how to use it, and we'll get you educated on what you can put in this thing. So watch for more coming your way. So now that we've covered some of the answers on the roasted, what we can and cannot cook in this thing, we're going to get back into the episode. Kirk, you've already got the shrimp with your seasoning on it. Is that pretty much ready to go in?
It's ready to go.
Sounds good. Let me open up this here. Now, it's a little bit warm, so I want to go ahead and set the roasted up. Open the hatch. We're going to add the shrimp right to the inside of the roasted. Now, we're going to put in probably about 20, 30 pieces, and the heat's coming up straight from the burner into the bottom of the roasted. We're going to go ahead and let that sit in there for a couple minutes, and then we're going to flip it a few times to get the other sides cooked on that shrimp. Look at the color in that seasoning.
It's a red chili.
So we're still roasting chili, even though it's on the shrimp.
There we go.
So I'm going to go ahead and close this up. I'm going to latch this. So with that on high, you can see there and you hear the burner, getting some of the moisture out of the chicken. We're gonna let it sit for just a minute. While that while that shrimp is roasting inside the roasted, we're gonna get into the Spotlight Disc-It. For this episode Spotlight Disc, we're going to do something a little bit different. Instead of featuring the design of a Disc-It, we're going to show you the roasted accessory. You can find the roasted in the accessories section of the website. You can find the roasted along with several other Disc-It accessories. So now we've featured the roasted accessory, and you maybe had a chance to see some of the other accessories to the website later on. We're getting back in here. We've got the shrimp that's been in the roasted for just a few minutes. All you got to do is flip it around a couple times, get that shrimp to spin in there. And while we're getting into this, Kirk, why don't you tell me a little bit about how you got started, what is Albukirky Seasonings, all that good stuff.
Well, Albukirky Seasonings is a seasoning I developed in my own kitchen and working in my backyard, cooking on my Disc-It. It's a special blend of 16 different ingredients featuring garlic, red chili, salt and pepper, and the other 13 ingredients are a secret.
Oh, you're not going to share that with me?
I'm not going to share it, but you can taste it when you taste the shrimp.
That sounds good. So how much did you put on the shrimp when you did that?
Well, there's quite a few shrimp in there. I probably put close to a quarter cup, 3 or 4 tablespoons.
Oh, and you can smell that red chili in there. Well, you know, that's pretty awesome. I'm really anxious to try this thing. In fact, I think this is about done. Let's open this thing up and see what this thing tastes like. Now, use a little bit of caution because that might be a little bit warm. Open up that roasted. Let's try this thing here. Let me have a plate there, yeah.
Oh, plate. There you go.
Look at that. I'm not sharing with you. So this here, Kirk, this is shrimp in the roasted with Albukirky Seasonings and white wine. Cooking outdoors has never been better. Disc-It.